Hi, my name is Alaweyah. I'm 15 years old. I'm a young reporter at RX Radio and I'm reporting from Shode Park in Cape Town. I'm recording from WhatsApp voice notes, so the quality might not be so great, but I hope you enjoy. Today I'll be sharing my experience of when my brother got tested positive for COVID-19. He was working with a group of colleagues, and one of those men in the group got tested positive for COVID because he was showing signs. And it's normally as people would do, they'd say, okay, the rest of the group also have to go get themselves tested. So that's what he did. One of his colleagues that also got tested came back positive, and he also came back positive. But the funny thing about this is that he didn't have any symptoms, so they say he's just a carrier. My mom was actually stressing a lot because she was asking if we all had to also get tested in the house since he's positive, and then she phoned the hotline and they asked her some questions and everything. I don't actually know what really happened, but apparently it just ended up where we didn't have to also get tested. Like I said, there was no sign showing, so which means he didn't have to go to the hospital. So he isolated himself at home. After that, my mother phoned a nurse, that is my auntie. She came over, she spoke to us about it and everything, and she said she also works with COVID patients and things like that, and she just told us it's a good thing that he doesn't have any symptoms and things like that, but just don't treat him like a German or whatever, don't make him feel like I can't come and sit next to you, I can't even talk to you, or if he comes out of the room, don't look at him in a way like you're a germ, stay away from me. You shouldn't treat him like that. Treat him still just like he has a normal flu. And whenever he came out of the room, he had to wear a mask, and everybody had to be sanitizing and cleaning the bathroom after you, and just a lot of sanitizing and wear a mask and a lot of that. I can say I wasn't really that paranoid. I was my normal self. I just told myself, relax. It's okay. I had one brother that was paranoid, and he was like, I'm not going to live in this house and I'm going to go to the live with my auntie and everything. So after those 14 days of isolating himself, he had to go and get himself tested, because back then that is when, like, after your isolation you have to go get yourself tested again to see if the virus is gone or if the virus died. And it came back positive. And we didn't really understand why. And then so they said he should isolate himself for 8 days, and after those 8 days, he can go back to work. And that's my experience of it. I don't know, the way I felt. I think it was fine. I just felt it was fine. Most of the time, he didn't come out of his room, so it was a bit odd for me to see him come out of his room, now and then. And I don't know. I just didn't know how to start conversations with him when he came out. Actually, yeah, it was weird for me, Yeah, knowing that he's going through so much things and so much questions are in his mind, and he feels threatened and he feels scared and he feels like, oh my god, I'm gonna die, because most of the cases come back like, oh, this person died. So I just didn't know what the hell to talk about. I just didn't, but that's my experience. But he is back at work, he's well and he's healthy. Yeah, that's my experience, and I hope you liked it. Thank you for listening.
You are listening to RX Radio.
For and by children.
RX Radio. RX Radio rocks.